And we're going to do a little HTML header here for for our Alien Alleyway newsletter. And we're going to go into, this is the graph pack collection that you can get from me, and 170 of the headers, and here is these are PSD headers, these are the JPEGs, and 170, you get 410 PSD headers. 170 of them are cataloged for handy reference here, and we're going to open up this catalog here, and let's go to catalog 1. And that was the wrong one to open. What we do is we want to open up the catalog, HTML catalog. So here we go. And here we have the 1 through, what do we have here? 1 through 26. And it's easy to look through here and find out which one that you is going to suit your needs. We see 5 here. What we want is something that's got kind of an otherworldly flavor, and might be able to use 13, 9 would work, 10 wouldn't be too bad, because we're going to take a lot of it out, but we just want the background for our Alien Alleyway header. And let's get out of this one, and here's catalog, the next catalog. And this is headers 27 through 52. And let's see here, we got 27's possible. I don't see anything really here that's real good. So what we I think back in catalog 1 we had I think we're going to use number 5 here, and if we take out like all the lettering and stuff, we're going to have like a star here, and or the sun, but looks more like a star, and the world. That looks like something we can work with. So what we need to do now is get out of this, and we know it's header. It's header number 5. So now we'll go into catalog 1, and we want the PSD. These are all the JPEGs for the catalog. So what we need to do is go into our actual. This is where our PSD headers are. Those were all concerned with the catalog, so they were all JPEGs. And then we want the PSD file for number 1, for number 5, and that's going to be this one. There's a header, the JPEG, and here is the PSD. This is going to have all the layers and stuff. Now, GIMP won't handle the text very well, and what we need to do is open it up in GIMP. So what we had to do is open up the GIMP program here, and now we hit Control O to open up file, and now we're back into where we were on the desktop, and we want into the header 1, and we want the PSD for number 5. That's this one. Let's double click that one, and then that'll open this up. And now we'll just save this as an XCF. So we can go into File and Save As. And XCF is the layered format for GIMP. So we want that, and we're going to call this we can call anything we want. Alleyway header. We just call it alley header. And then we'll save it into our image folder. And then what we will do is, let's see here, let me pause this while I get it into the right folder. Now you would go ahead and put this into your my site folder, where we've got an image in here and we have a transparency and stuff. This is going into like my little tutorial folder, but you would want to do it when you do your header into your site folder. So we'll put save here, and we want to save it, like I say, as an XCF. Now what we want to do, since we've saved this basic image into another folder, or into another name, we can now modify it without doing any damage to our original header. So these are that we don't want. We just go ahead and do the I, and we can see that we want to get rid of that. So let's go ahead and hit the trash can, and subheading, we want to hit the trash can on that. And this little layer down here, we don't need that either, so that's layer 1 here. Let's highlight that and hit the trash can. And now we've got something to work with. Now we've removed all the layers that we don't want, all the text layers. And one last thing we want to do before we close out the part 1 is we want to go in and resize this. We want an 800 pixel wide header. So we'll go up here to Image and scale the image, and we want to write 800 here, and we'll leave them linked because we don't, with no text or people in there, there's not going to be any distortion to speak of. So let's go ahead and scale that, and that'll also make the height 143, which is fine for our purposes. So now that we have an 800 header, we'll close out this tutorial, and in the next one we're going to put our lettering in and a couple of flying saucers, and we'll look forward to seeing you then. Thanks for joining us.